Hello again everybody. Tonight I'm going to give you a treat and we'll make carbonara and some flatbreads, garlic flatbread, as requested by Helen. I know it's not with the moussaka, but we're making moussaka during the week. But we'll just carbonara for tonight. The simple way, the proper Italian way. They don't use cream at all. There's no garlic or onions in it. It's simply pancetta or smoked bacon, streaky bacon chopped up. This cheese, Parmesan cheese, and the yolk of an egg. Okay, so we've got the water boiling. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there. Like that. And we're going to actually using linguine tonight. You can use what you want, spaghetti, linguine, penne, whatever, it don't matter. I mean, traditionally you'd use spaghetti or linguine for this. And you just put that in and stand it for a second. Oh, can you see it? Just hold on to your pasta for a second before you drop it, and you can see it soon melts into your water. Just let go of it before it gets your hands. Just like that, and it soon goes down. That's better, I can see what I'm doing now. I couldn't see before. So, I tell you, I will get it set up properly before long. It won't take long now. So we'll get that going. Now then, normally they don't use, you'd use, instead of pancetta, you'd use guanciale, which is pig cheek. And it's very fatty, but it's very popular here, guanciale, and it's very fatty, so they don't put oil in the pan because there's enough fat in the meat. So, but that's not as fatty, so I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in, just to start it off. There's oil, a little bit of oil. And we'll get this going. It's very, very easy to make. People think it's difficult. It's not. It's just these ingredients and that's it. And once you've got your pasta going, pasta should be al dente. Al dente means of the tooth. And with it being al dente, it makes you chew it a bit longer and you get fuller, apparently. Allegedly. And it is nicer anyway. It's better to be al dente. There's nothing worse than mushy pasta. So, in with the pancetta. We'll get that going. It's cold here, I tell you, it's cold here tonight. It's very cold tonight. There's a big wind, just got up a big wind blowing. So, yes, something nice and comforting. So while the pancetta's doing, I'm just going to show you the flatbreads, because there's not a lot else to do for that. So, in this bowl, I have 250 grams of normal flour, any flour, and half a teaspoon of salt. And here, I have some plain yoghurt. You know, you can use Greek yogurt, you can use plain yogurt, but I'm just going to put that much in and I'll add the rest if we need it. So I'll put that in and you mix the yogurt and the flour together. I'm going to make dough out of this. It's one of the easiest doughs to make. And where are we? There. Yeah, I'm going to need the rest of that yogurt. So I'll get that yogurt in. Pancetta's cooking, because we're going to have to cook this all at the same time. And then you can sit down and have your tea. So get your dough ready like this. Mix everything in. I'm singing. I'll start singing to you But then again, I don't want to do that because I want you to keep coming back and watching me videos. So I'll not put you off. I'll not sing. So, okay. I could sing like my mother used to, it wouldn't be so bad, but I can't. So, there we go. Get it and form it into a dough. Mix it together. It is best to do it with your hands. Oh, this darn thing. Sliding around. Hang on a sec. Put some light on the subject. I forgot to switch that light on. I'm going to get me out if it will loose. There we go. Oh, that smells good. So, mix this to a dough. You can tip it out. Then you can, a bit small this bowl, but tip it out. Get it all mixed together. Get all your flour incorporated. Just like that. This is easy. I mean, how easy is that? You only want a bit of yogurt and some flour and a bit of salt. And you can make a nice flatbread very easily. Like this. Good. Flopping around. I'm going to have to get a sheet of wood to go over it, and then it doesn't do that. Now, give that a stir around. So you can see there is a bit of fat come out of the bacon, but not too much, so it's alright. Bloody hell. I didn't say that, did I? Forgot to get me wine as well, never mind. Oh, God, right. That'll do. So, make it nice and smooth. I've got to mix it in. It is better on top of the cooker, actually, and you can see everything I'm doing then. Better, I think. We'll just knead it a little bit like you would with bread. It's just to make the dough smooth. It's just to make the dough smooth. I'm going to edit that bit out. Got to do, because just make your dough smooth like that. Keep it right on your pasta. And there's a lot. There's probably I'd say you get between 4 and 6, depending on how big you want to make them, out of this amount. Okay. So I'm just going to do one for the purpose of the video tonight. So I'll just nip a bit off. Just there, and I'll get a bit of flour. Then we can roll it out, or flatten it out at least. Don't need to roll it. So, a bit of flour. Roll it around in there. We'll just flatten it out. So you've got all your fat off your bacon as well, and that helps with your pasta. Let's have a look. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, it's not so far off. It's doing all right. So this is your flatbread. If you want to use your rolling pin, and which I think I will, get it quite thin, because they do. You don't want them thick and claggy. You want them quite thin. There we go. Give it a roll out. That's better. I'm holding on to this for dear life because it keeps sliding off. mean, you know, if you're a bit more of a perfectionist, you can try and get it round, but if not, just see. Look how big that one is, considering I only took a little piece. So you'll probably get 6 out of that, I'd say then. Right, that's ready, and we're just going to cook that in a dry pan, which I'm going to do now actually, because that's ready for the spaghetti. Turn this up, get it quite warm without burning handles off. And like I say, it's going to be a dry pan. That's the best way, I think. And I just want to get a nice colour all over it. I'll show you, you'll see. We'll get that in. And while that's doing, I have here some melted butter and some chopped garlic and chopped parsley. So I'm just going to put it in with the melted butter. Put the parsley in. There we go. Give it a mix. And that's your garlic butter ready. Okay. Right. So I'll just get a tea towel, because once we've done it, we'll wrap it in a tea towel to keep it warm while we finish the carbonara. So just let it cook. Don't be too quick to turn it over. It should start puffing up. It should start, and you'll see bubbles coming up on top. So that's cooking, because you don't want it raw in the middle. You've got to be careful. You know, just be patient with it, and hopefully it'll puff up. This makes a really nice pizza dough. You know, to make this, and it puffs up. Well, when we had the restaurant, we used to have a pizza oven and made pizzas using this dough, and they came out fantastic. So have a go at making it as a pizza base if you fancy, and with the kids and everything. You know, it's quick and easy way to make a dough. And I mean, pizza dough is literally flour and water anyway. You don't need much else. A bit of probably a bit of yeast in it will help it rise. With this as well, you could put it's a nice colour on back there. You could put some baking soda in, bicarb, and it'll lift it, you know. I'll turn that down a touch. What I'm going to do is, while it's in the pan there, still finishing, because this side's fine, we don't have to turn it over to that one again. We'll get the butter ready to put on now then. Also, how are we doing? That looks almost right. Oh, the daisy. You go for a ride then. Oh, sorry. That's fine. So, just finish this off. Finish that one off. And get the colour. Touching hot pans is not something I recommend. It actually hurts quite a lot. Causes big bubbles on your fingers. So just be careful. Like I said, I've tried several times to amputate my fingers, and when that's failed, I've tried to burn them off. So quite used to this. You know, being a nutter. So that's nearly ready, and there's just one little spot there that's not. cooking, so I am going to turn it over again. It's where that crease was in it, and it's not catching it. So I'll try again this way. See if we can just get it to cook. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so now what we're going to do is your garlic butter, plenty of it, and brush it all over like that. Just brush it all over like that. How good does that look? If you've got any left, save it for the next ones. Look at that beautiful flatbread with garlic butter on it. So let's get back to carbonara. So you've got your bacon in there and the fat. You can leave the fat in. It's good. It tastes good. Well, there's a bit actually, so I'll pour a bit out. And put it back if we need it, you know. Don't want it greasy, do we? Look, they say keep your fat in. There we go. Now then, pasta straight in. Pasta in. That's it. Get that in. And then we're going to put a bit of that back in. I'm going to turn the heat a bit lower because I'm going to put the egg and the cheese in now. And you don't want scrambled egg. So, all we're using is the yolk, we're not using the white. I'll just separate it there. And mix some cheese in. That bit pricked up. Mix your cheese in with your egg. You don't need any salt in this. Put a bit of pepper on after because it's nice with pepper on top. And we're going to use a little bit of the pasta water. Go in there. And a little bit in there to loosen that bit up. Put your egg in. And your cheese, egg and cheese mix. Now you've got your bits of pasta water in there, and that egg will cook in that pasta water. You're not going to be eating raw eggs. It actually cooks now in this little bit of, in the heat that we have in the pan. I'll get the rest of that in there. The heat that we have in the pan will cook the egg. Don't need that towel. But you don't want it on too high because it will turn it into scrambled egg. But there's enough heat there in that pan and it's all nice and creamy. All lovely and creamy. Okay. So, a bit of pepper. Because like I say, you don't need salt. You've got salt in pasta water. You've got salt in the cheese. Look at that. How nice is that? Beautiful, creamy sauce. That is how simple it is to make your carbonara. And I hope you do it and enjoy it. There we go. Beautiful, creamy carbonara and garlic butter flatbreads. Well, thanks for watching again. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.